I'm Dr. Patrice Berry, licensed clinical psychologist, and here I share legal and entertainment news from a psychological perspective. So, this case of uh, Dejaune Anderson, this is a very, very difficult case. Please take care of yourself. She is accused of unaliving her 5-year-old son, and I covered her court appearance. And I want to play just a little bit of this just so we can get an idea of the types of things that she said and the types of behavior that she engaged in. Because there was an update this week that she wrote a letter to the judge and she is refusing the court ordered psychological evaluations. She has been ordered to complete 2 psychological evaluations to determine whether she will be able to represent herself. And the judge, I think, has every right to do this. And her behavior in these letters, in my opinion, it further illustrates why this is definitely needed. So let's play a little bit of this. Thank you, Sarah. So I need the glasses to see far. I don't always wear them because I have a ring light and it like y'all can see the reflection. So sometimes I take them off, but today we're going to wear them. Let's go ahead and play this part.
Ms. Anderson, for the record, would you state your full name, please?
Yes, I am Princess Califia Hatan Tupape II, representing the entity Dejaune Anderson.
You're known as Dejaune Anderson.
I'm representing the entity as Dejaune Anderson.
Your date of birth?
My date of birth is February 2nd, 1961.
That would make you how old?
That'll make me 63 years old.
So to me, in her court appearance, so she is claiming to be a Moorish sovereign citizen. So I knew nothing about, so I'd heard of sovereign citizens. I didn't know of the specific branch of like Moorish because she's going to mention something later that lets us know that that is, what she's going with. And but so she is in her, I want to say she's in her 30s. I think she's 38 years old in real life. But why would she say that she's in her 60s? Like that makes, so her being princess representing the entity of, like that part didn't bother me as much, but the like giving the wrong birthday, as a psychologist, that makes me go, like, why would she do that? And then let's get into what she is accused of. Okay. Once again, please take care of yourself. The details of this are disturbing. Okay. So she is ordered to undergo a mental evaluation to determine her competency, ability to represent herself. And so her 5-year-old son was found deceased in a suitcase in 2022. And she's been on the run since then. Her accomplice, so Dawn Coleman, and a woman who was with her and her son and was there throughout this process, she's already been arrested and she got a deal where she has to testify against Dejaune. And I'm really interested to see what that person has to say and what they think. So, okay. Okay. So she has a public defender. So at the end of that court hearing that I showed you, because the judge, because she declined a court appointed attorney. She did not want one. She wanted to represent herself. The judge gave her one anyway. And her attorney has said that she will not allow him to file things on her behalf. So she is getting in the way of him being able to do her job. And so she filed handwritten court documents last week and said that her court attorney, Alec Cooley, is the grandson of President Joe Biden. Okay, I have to go to the chat, y'all. Y'all, y'all. What? So she is claiming that her attorney is the grandson of Joe Biden and that these court ordered evaluations that they go against her, like her rights or something. So she wants him to be terminated. So she wrote that letter on April 8th. And so any motions, filings, pleadings on the behalf of the entity, Dejaune Anderson, by Washington County Public Defender Office are null and void, she wrote. In response, the judge issued a psychiatric evaluation. I think he issued an order for her to have to complete a psychiatric evaluation where two doctors will determine whether or not she is competent to stand trial. I said this. I said this after seeing her initial court hearing, giving her incorrect birthday confidently, and all the things that she was saying and doing. She comes off as actively delusional to me. Now, I do think that she can still be held legally responsible for what happened to her child. She clearly knew that, like, she's been a fugitive from the law. Like, she didn't do what she did and then call the police. Like, she actively tried to hide her crime. And but I think they will have to restore her competency, similar to what they had to do with Lori Vallow, that in order for her to be able to participate, they're going to have to get her down to reality if they can. Okay. So, though the public defender is still assigned to the case, the court informed him that he cannot file any motions, requests, or other documents unless directed to do so by the defendant or first consults her. Okay, so that was actually what the court has told him, because the court is just trying to make sure that nothing goes wrong for like an appeal or because she filed saying that she wanted to terminate her lawyer, and the judge was very smart, I think, to order that competency. And I think the reason why they're having two different doctors come in is I think it helps it look more neutral if two people go in and if they both come back with the same response that she is not competent, then she will then be transferred to, like, she'll likely be transferred to a mental health facility, or to, if one of the jails has a forensic wing where they restore competency, which often includes therapy and also medication, sometimes a more detailed psychological evaluation to get to a diagnosis. And so her son, Cairo Jordan, all of this is for justice for Cairo. Before his death, she had posted on Facebook that she believed that he was a 100-year-old demon. Why, people, why? And I'm not to that part in the article. There we go. In many posts to social media, she wrote about how a 100-year-old demon was living inside her son and how demons were using children as avatars. And it's my understanding that she also talked about like getting blood out of, like, that she made some very, very problematic and troubling statements about things that she had done. Yes. So days before he was found, she tried contacting an Indiana priest about doing an exorcism on the young boy. Y'all, all of this, so sad, so sad. And so that is that part. Truly just for, um, like I said, justice for little Cairo. I wanted to give that that update for this case, because this is one that I'm definitely following. If they make any of this information public, I will definitely cover it. I do not know what is happening with people, and like, I don't, I don't know what it is. People can have religious delusions, and so that's where I wonder if she already had some issues and some things going on. That's really what I wonder. Thank y'all so much for joining me for this quick pop-up live. And I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Let me know if y'all have any questions or comments about any of these cases, and y'all have a good one. Bye.